Imagine you're a young child who's so poor that you're begging people on the street for spare change just to find something to eat. When a rich man walks by you and you realize his wallet's fallen out of his pocket and you can see the stacks of green hundreds folded over in his money clip, would you yell at the man to get his attention? Would you grab his wallet, sneak a few bills, and then run after him to return it? Or would you push down your hunger pangs and tears falling from your eyes as you pick it up and run after him to return it without taking anything? That's the same choice this poor boy had to face, but you'll never believe the insane reward the millionaire gave him. Number 11. Boy rewarded for returning millionaire's wallet. Hector Souza, a Mexican millionaire, lost his wallet while visiting a poor neighborhood with his daughter Margarita in San Diego, California. The wallet, containing cash and important cards, was found by a 13-year-old street urchin named Paul. Instead of keeping it, Paul returned the wallet to Souza, requesting only $2 in return to compensate for the public phone call he made to inform Souza of the wallet's location. Souza, touched by the boy's honesty, learned more about Paul's challenging life. Paul lived on the streets with his mother and sister and had saved a small amount of money to buy his sister a birthday cupcake. Margarita, initially skeptical, was moved by Paul's story and decided to help. She gave Paul $300 and invited his family to her birthday celebration at a luxury hotel. At the party, Paul and his family enjoyed a festive atmosphere and received new clothes and a significant amount of money from Margarita. This act of kindness impacted Margarita profoundly, altering her perception of happiness and philanthropy. The next day, Hector Souza and the hotel's manager offered Paul's mother, Elizabeth, a job as the head chambermaid at the hotel, recognizing her integrity and the positive upbringing she provided her children despite their hardships. Elizabeth accepted the job, marking a new beginning for her family. Paul and his sister started attending school with new supplies, and Elizabeth began her new role at the hotel, grateful for the unexpected turn of events that improved her family's circumstances. Imagine one day out of the blue, someone decides to pay off your student loans. Well, the next story on our list has an ending quite like that. Number 10. Couple leaves tip and pays loans. Kayla Chandara, a dedicated waitress in Honolulu, Hawaii, experienced an extraordinary act of generosity from an Australian couple while working at Noi Thai cuisine. During their meal, she shared her educational aspirations and the financial obstacles preventing her from continuing her studies. The couple's response went far beyond the norms of tipping etiquette. After receiving a $400 tip on a $205 bill, a gesture that alone would have stood out, Chandara felt compelled to express her gratitude. She sought out the couple at their hotel, delivering flowers and a thank you card. However, the couple's kindness didn't stop there. They returned to the restaurant the following day with an offer that would profoundly impact Chandara's life. They proposed to pay off her student loans and cover the remainder of her college tuition, totaling more than 10 grand. Initially, Chandara was overwhelmed and hesitant to accept such a life-changing gift. Yet the couple insisted, asking her to accept their help as a way to achieve her best self. They expressed a desire to remain anonymous and suggested that the best way for her to thank them was to pursue her education and personal growth diligently. Chandara, moved and inspired by this incredible act of kindness, plans to return to school to study business and liberal arts. She's determined to honor the couple's generosity by excelling academically and personally. The couple has expressed their intention to stay in touch with Chandara and look forward to attending her graduation, continuing their support and witnessing the positive impact of their gesture on her life. Next up, a small kindness from a street worker led to her wildest dreams coming true. Number 9. Man buys house for street worker. A street worker, desperate to buy medicine for her sick daughter, attempted to sell a toy house to a stranger. The woman, moved by his situation, offered to buy the medicine directly, saying, "Let's go get your medicine, really. I can buy it for you, and then you won't have to sell the house." During their interaction, she shared her story, revealing she was scammed into a job that led her to the streets, where she lived and worked with her daughter and others in a similar situation. The man, revealing he wasn't just a passerby, but someone looking to reward kindness, offered her a job in his construction business. Overwhelmed, the woman accepted, seeing a chance to escape her current life. The man assured her safety and support in her new role, providing training and a promise of a better future, stating, "I want you to be safe. I'll be supporting you." Furthermore, the man surprised her with a new house, part of his properties, ensuring she and her daughter had a safe and stable environment. He presented the house, saying, "The house that's behind you, that white one, that's your new house." He then handed her the documents, making her the owner, and assured her, "You have nothing to pay for it." Just like this story, there are other millionaires out there who also care about using their money for humankind. Number 8. Rich man helps out a single mother. A wealthy individual offered a cleaning job to a woman, Lucia, for 150 pesos, who accepted it to support her daughter. Lucia shared that she makes bracelets with her daughter to sell for their livelihood. She explained her need to pick her daughter up from school, which the man accommodated. During the cleaning task, Lucia disclosed her struggles with maintaining a job due to her daughter's heart condition and the incarceration of her husband. Lucia's husband was jailed for a desperate act to provide for the family after they faced financial ruin caring for his sick parents. Left without support, Lucia and her daughter had to sleep in a park until a kind lady offered them shelter. The man revealed the job offer as part of a social experiment aimed at helping people in need. He gifted Lucia a box containing money as a gesture of support for her efforts to provide for her daughter amidst their hardships. Lucia was overwhelmed with gratitude, emphasizing the significance of the help for her family's future. Additionally, the man surprised Lucia with keys to a new house, explaining that he needed someone to stay there permanently. This gesture was meant to provide Lucia and her daughter with a stable and secure home. Lucia expressed profound thanks, acknowledging the life-changing impact of the man's generosity on her family's circumstances. The man encouraged Lucia to maintain her faith and effort, highlighting that while money isn't a solution to all problems, it can offer a new beginning. They planned to complete the necessary paperwork to make Lucia the official owner of the house, further solidifying the assistance provided to her and her daughter. Lucia's story exemplifies the transformative power of kindness and the potential for new beginnings, even in challenging circumstances. Like the waitress in Hawaii, the next story also shows a student whose loans were paid off by people with a huge heart. Number 7. Paying for student's career. A student, working to raise funds for her education in biomedical engineering, offered prayer beads in exchange for food to feed herself and her daughter. The person she approached offered her tacos and a drink, understanding her struggle and relating it to personal experiences with a sick child. The student revealed her educational journey, detailing her enrollment in biomedical engineering, her pause due to financial constraints, and her mother's illness, which resulted in the loss of a leg and the need for a prosthetic. She had stopped her studies to afford her mother's medical expenses, but had managed to return to school. The individual, touched by her story and her dedication to her studies and her mother's well-being, decided to help. Revealing a social experiment, the individual offered to cover all of her university expenses until she graduated, on the condition that her grades remain above 8.5. Additionally, the offer included paying for her mother's prosthesis, emphasizing the importance of supporting her education and family needs. The student, overwhelmed with gratitude, accepted the offer, recognizing the significant impact it would have on her life and her mother's. The gesture not only provided financial relief, but also affirmed the value of her academic pursuits and the possibility of a brighter future for her and her family. One of the richest celebrities out there, the next story involves a generous tip that crosses triple zeros. Number 6. Jay-Z's helping out the waiters. Jay-Z, a renowned rapper, producer, and businessman known for his significant impact on the music industry and business ventures, demonstrated his generosity in 2 distinct instances. During the release party for his 2011 album Watch the Throne, Jay-Z celebrated in grand style, spending $250,000 on champagne at the event. His generosity extended beyond the lavish expenditure on beverages. He tipped the staff $50,000, ensuring they too could partake in the celebration. In another instance, Jay-Z, while celebrating Roc Nation sports president Juan Perez's birthday in Manhattan, showcased his magnanimity at the Playroom nightclub in Inwood. He purchased 40 bottles of Ace of Spades champagne, a brand he owns, but chose to pay full price, amassing an $80,035 bar tab. The tab included a 15% gratuity amounting to $11,100, bringing his total expenditure to $91,135. These actions by Jay-Z show his practice of appreciating and rewarding good service. He enjoys the fruits of his success and ensures that those who contribute to his experiences are well compensated. With the next celebrity, a small forgetful mistake led to a generous and heartwarming outcome. Number 5. Charlize Theron and the Pinkberry Employee. Charlize Theron, the acclaimed actress known for her roles in major Hollywood films, displayed her generous spirit at a Pinkberry in 2014. After enjoying her chocolate hazelnut frozen yogurt with chocolate shavings, Theron realized she didn't have the $3.75 needed to pay. She promised the staff she would return with the money, and true to her word, came back an hour later with a $100 bill, instructing the employees to keep the $96.25 in change as a tip. Theron's acts of kindness extend beyond spontaneous gestures. She's deeply involved in philanthropic efforts, particularly through the Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project. This initiative supports community-led groups in Africa that work to prevent gender-based violence, advocate for sexual reproductive health and rights, and promote access to higher education. Her dedication to these causes was evident in March 2024, when she hosted the 20th annual Desert Smash Celebrity Tennis Tournament, raising funds and awareness for Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project. At the event, Theron played doubles with the world's #1 men's tennis player, Novak Djokovic, bringing attention to her charity's work. The tournament is known for its philanthropic focus, with Theron's participation underscoring her commitment to leveraging her celebrity status for charitable causes. Theron's philanthropic endeavors show a pattern of meaningful engagement and support for marginalized communities. She's out to actually make a real difference. The next story on our list involves a celebrity who's both humorous and generous with his time and resources. Number 4. Bill Murray and tipping. Bill Murray, recognized for his comedic roles and distinctive personality, is known for his generous tipping habits and engaging interactions with service staff. In one instance in New York City, he left a 120% tip on a $60 bill, coupling his generosity with a useful tip on lemon juicing. Another notable incident occurred in Philadelphia in 2012, where he fulfilled a waitress's lighthearted request for camo pants from an Army-Navy store, delivering them to her at the restaurant within 20 minutes. Beyond these acts, Murray's philanthropic efforts, particularly through golf, showed his commitment to charitable causes. His involvement in the Murray Bros Caddyshack charity golf tournament in St. Augustine, Florida, demonstrates his passion for combining family, charity, and golf. The tournament, now in its 22nd year, has raised over $4 million for various charities, showing Murray's deep-rooted commitment to giving back. Murray's dedication to philanthropy is also evident in his participation in the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, where he contributes to local charities. Furthermore, his creative fundraising efforts, like auctioning a custom Caddyshack motorcycle, which he personally purchased for $150,000, highlight his innovative approach to philanthropy. Murray's philanthropic endeavors and kindness emphasize the importance of both financial support and personal connection, and making a positive impact on the lives of others. When millionaires are generous with their money, it creates a cycle of kindness and abundance, just like in the next story. Number 3. Millionaire helps single mother. In an act of profound kindness, a millionaire disguised as a stranded motorist sought help from passers-by to push his car, claiming a dead battery. Many ignored his request, but a single mother, Sonia, stepped forward to assist. After pushing the car to a nearby workshop, the millionaire, introducing himself as Pepe, offered to accompany Sonia and her son Eric to a park, proposing to buy them soft drinks as a gesture of gratitude. During their walk, Sonia shared her struggles with Pepe. She revealed that her twin sons, Eric and Patrick, were facing challenging times, with Patrick recently diagnosed with leukemia. Sonia expressed her pain and frustration over her inability to pay for Patrick's medical treatments and the lack of support from the children's father, who denied paternity and evaded financial responsibility. Moved by Sonia's story, Pepe decided to reveal the true nature of his presence. He explained that he was conducting a social experiment aimed at helping those in genuine need. Recognizing Sonia's selflessness and the hardships she faced, he led her and Eric back to his car, where he presented them with a trunk full of money. This act was intended to alleviate the financial burden of Patrick's medical expenses and support the family in their time of need. Overwhelmed with emotion, Sonia gratefully accepted the assistance, thanking Pepe for his incredible generosity. The millionaire reassured her that the gift was well-deserved, acknowledging her strength and perseverance as a mother. He then offered to escort them home to ensure their safety with the newfound funds. This act of kindness provided immediate financial relief for Sonia and her family, and restored her faith in humanity, offering a glimmer of hope during a particularly dark period in their lives. This next story will melt your heart and bring you to tears. Number 2. Man helps out child in need. A poor child named Alexis, selling popsicles on the street, encountered a man pretending to be in need of a lollipop for his nephew. Despite his own needs, Alexis offered the man 2 lollipops without charge, saying, "It's just that I have a little nephew who wants some candy, and I don't have any money. Yes, I'll give it to you for real." When asked why he was selling popsicles instead of being at school, Alexis revealed his dire family circumstances. "It's because my dad's not with us. I need money to support my family." He had started selling at age 5 following his brother's accident and was not attending school to focus on selling. The man, conducting a social experiment, was touched by Alexis's kindness and decided to help him. He confessed to Alexis that he didn't really need the lollipops and had approached others who all refused to help, unlike Alexis. "Of the people I asked, all of them said no, but you told me yes." Alexis disclosed that he had not seen his father for 6 years and was responsible for his sick mother and 2 younger brothers, with the family surviving on minimal income. "Yes, I'm taking charge of my family's future. Yes, whatever is in my house is what we eat." The man then surprised Alexis with shopping for food and essentials, to which Alexis responded, "It would be the best thing that could happen to me." Further, the man surprised Alexis with a significant amount of money hidden inside a popsicle. Overwhelmed, Alexis expressed his desire to visit his father in Honduras with the money. "This money is going to do me a lot of good." Acknowledging Alexis's burdens, the man offered him a scholarship, encouraging him to return to school and stop selling popsicles. "We're going to give you a scholarship so you can go back to school." The exchange ended with a heartfelt hug, marking a profound moment of human connection and support, with Alexis saying, "Thank you very much. I don't know how to thank you." And last but not least, it's extremely heartwarming and moving when big celebrity stars want to give back to the people who've given them their current stature. Number 1. Beyoncé and the Drug Rehab Center. In 2009, Beyoncé Knowles Carter donated her entire $4 million salary from her role in the movie Cadillac Records to the Phoenix House, a drug treatment facility in the United States. In the film, Beyoncé portrayed the legendary soul singer Etta James, who had experienced significant struggles with heroin addiction and legal issues related to drug possession. The Phoenix House, where Beyoncé prepared for her role, is a nationwide network with 98 programs offering residential and outpatient services, treating over 5,000 individuals daily for substance abuse. The donation was reported as part of Beyoncé's broader history of charitable efforts, particularly in her hometown of Houston. Beyond her contributions to addiction treatment, Beyoncé's philanthropy includes significant investments in community empowerment and disaster relief. For example, in 2002, she, alongside her mother, Tina Knowles Lawson, and Destiny's Child bandmate Kelly Rowland, contributed $1.5 million towards the $2 million Knowles Rowland Center for Youth in Houston. This center focuses on providing community and youth empowerment activities. In 2005, following Hurricane Katrina, Beyoncé co-founded the Survivor Foundation to assist those displaced by the disaster, complementing the mission of the Knowles Rowland Youth Center. By 2007, she had donated around $7 million to St. John's Downtown United Methodist Church, aiding the establishment of the Knowles Tomanos Place Apartments for the homeless. Her efforts continued through 2017, with significant contributions to Hurricane Harvey relief efforts, focusing on long-term community revitalization. Her philanthropic activities, especially those connected to her professional work, demonstrate a consistent commitment to leveraging her platform for the benefit of others. We've just explored some incredible tales of generosity that warm the heart and restore faith in humanity. Speaking of heartwarming, have you ever wondered about lottery winners who went above and beyond to give back? Don't go anywhere. Up next, lottery winners that make you love humanity, where we uncover the most touching stories of winners who used their fortunes to make a difference. Stay tuned.